Hello darlings, welcome back. So I was just playing quick matches one day and of course I couldn't get a normal map, but instead I got this lovely Darkwoods with a mind's eye no less. And if you know me, then you know I absolutely hate playing against mind's eye. I already explained why before, but it's mainly because Hurricane reveals my strategy, basically that I'm not taking a picture instantly, and that can give the team a huge advantage, especially in larger maps, such as this one, obviously. Finding that entomology so early was honestly just luck. Usually when I think, even when the match starts, when I think I'm not able to win, I just take a picture randomly instead of finding someone. It's kind of like taking a picture out of panic, but it kind of worked out in this case. Luckily, you should not do that if you're doing my strategy, which is not taking a pic immediately. Then you just shouldn't never just take a picture when you don't see at least one survivor. But yeah, I did this here, and thankfully it somehow worked out. I honestly think this map for Jojo is like not it's not any it's like terrible, just terrible. Like honestly, look at Mind's Eye freaking getting away with these rope things. So yeah, I might even say that it's even worse than White Sentry to Seal. Still, when I saw the map, I was like, alright, let's at least lose with style. So I choose our favorite Daddy DM and Deadly Invitation accessory, and I went into the match with nothing to lose. I still thought it would be fun to record, as some of you requested the Asylum one before, because it's more of like a rare map, and this belongs to that category as well. Meanwhile, the freaking Mind's Eye just keeps stunning me, which is very fun. That's another part why I kind of dislike them. And here I have no idea what got me stuck there. I really have no idea. Maybe it's the map, maybe it's lag, I really have no idea. So, needless to say, I have no idea of the camera placements on this map. I have no idea of the spawn points of this map. I don't even know. Like, if you ask me here where are the gates or the exit gates or anything, I would just give up. If they're not highlighted, there's no chance I'm finding them. But yeah, I was just kind of going about my own business, thinking the best I can get is like a 1 or maybe 2-man elimination. So I kind of just, you know, walked around hoping I could at least get max presence. Then I saw a Cypher wiggling in the photo world, so I teleported there in real world and then went into photo world, and there she was, finally giving me full presence, which is honestly an achievement in itself. She did place down her slow box, but I figured finding another survivor would take forever, especially on this map. Thankfully she messed up her like dense little thingy whatever she got with the recent buff. Not even recent at this point. At least Mind's Eye couldn't decode, and I finally had someone downed nearby, so thankfully this is the first real world chair I had. Maybe I would say the advantage of this map would be its size for hunters also, so it's harder for survivors to get there in time for the saves and get the other to heal especially, so that might be a plus, but honestly it's not worth it really. So I couldn't really leave because tinnitus kept popping up from time to time. I took a picture, but as you can see there are a lot of obstacles around, so I had no way of knowing if maybe someone is sneaking up here or trying to get a free save. And as you can, as I already mentioned before, I just really just wanted at least one elimination. So I was just not wanting to let them save this. Thankfully, I managed to down the female dancer pretty fast after her double save, and now the entomologist was also injured, like the Mind's Eye. So even there was 3 ciphers left, it wasn't going that bad, and I thankfully did not lose the female dancer, even though she did it pretty well by going in forward, and there was like 3 people around that time, so she made it kind of difficult. Having tinnitus here made me worried for a sec, but then I remembered there were no stunners in this match, so I could thankfully just chair her and have my first elimination, and I did find Barmaid after that pretty soon and managed to get a hit on her, so now all of them were injured. I did have teleport up, but I didn't really see the ciphers far away wiggling, so I just kind of followed the Barmaid for a while and checked the cipher around it. I thought I saw some movement around. Which did turn out I was right at the end. And look at that, I somehow managed to hit through her B thingy, so I had her down. Meanwhile, they healed the Barmaid, of course not fully, but the Mind's Eye was fully healed, and I don't know why she thought this was a good idea. She just kept playing with me here, thinking like she was very cool for not managing to get away, but rather, I don't know, kiting near this Havnan cipher. Of course, I couldn't really focus on her because I had the chair there as well, but Barmaid did manage to save the entomologist, and she got away, but I at least had Barmaid down. They did try to heal, so I had to just chair Barmaid instead of playing with the Mind's Eye. But yeah, I trusted the entomologist wouldn't come back so soon, and I really wanted to get a hit of the Mind's Eye, but of course I was attacked from like 2 sides, so I couldn't really focus on either of the 3 survivors. But yeah, I really hoped the Barmaid would be saved by Mind's Eye so I could get a hit off of her, and for some reason she just, I don't know, so she forgot she was saved or something. So I managed to get that hit pretty early, and I tried to pay attention where she ran towards and decided to just leave the Mind's Eye and her cipher and that 2-pellet terrible place for me to kite it. And thankfully I did manage to find the Barmaid, and the other 2 were already injured, so I knew saving was going to take a while unless they go for a double rescue. Once again, I have the tinnitus, but as the obstacles around here are also a tremendous amount, I have no way of knowing where one of them hides. I didn't even know if Mind's Eye were back decoding or she came back around to help save the Barmaid, but it seems neither of them really went for the save. Maybe Mind's Eye was like trying to hide there, so if I left she could have got that save, but I obviously didn't. I need to make sure that maybe this tie could be a great thing, and this was the first time in this match that I realized maybe I could actually win this, even with the 1 cipher left. So I quickly teleported to the moving cipher and did manage to find the entomologist, and somehow I managed to hit her through her bees once again, which is way, thank you so much for Jojo's hitbox. So yeah, I kind of had her also, this was her second chair, so I knew this was going to work out very well, pretty much. But then I still had the Mind's Eye, who was kind of annoying me. Not, it's whatever, like, as I said, Mind's Eyes are usually just personally not a nice character for me. But yeah, I really just wanted to try to get her also, so when I had tinnitus I had my hopes up, and thankfully I kind of catched her in the open and she already knew, so she kind of just gave up. And this concludes the first match I ever won on this Forsaken map. Hope you guys enjoyed this surprising outcome as much as I have. Regardless, wish you all a great day, bye bye!